September split our script. My wife and I, gripped by a shift so swift that life flipped before we knew it. Heartbeat tripped, this tiny fist insists we exist differently now. One cry, sky-eyed, redefined our stride. We're tied to tides we never knew we'd ride. Time slides, divides, collides, but inside we're alive in ways that we can't describe. Love arrives disguised as sleepless nights, soft sunrise, and two tired parents learning to improvise. So I'm there, 3 a.m., me and him, lights dim, and in the brim of that quiet, I begin to think of Mary, carrying glory in a story that felt too heavy for any human to hold, young, unsung, flung into the center of a promise, not polished, but raw. Joseph, jaw tight, heart right, fighting fright with obedience. Plans erased, replaced by grace that seemed misplaced in a stable space. And I look at my son, one tiny one, body curled like a question, and I'm undone. How could the Holy One come as someone this small? The God who spun sun and star, came far, became what we are, left throne, came alone, became bone and skin, fragile as kin, to begin again from the ground up. Limitless to limited, infinite to intimate, the miracle made miniature. When I hold my boy, all my noise gets quiet and I try it, imagining Joseph in that riot of emotion, devotion and doubt weaving in and out. Hands shaking, breath breaking, heart aching under the weight of a world-changing child. Did he whisper, "I'm not enough," the way that I do? The truth finally break through that God doesn't choose the polished or the poised, but the ordinary, the scared, the flawed, the unprepared. And Mary, was she weary, nearly breaking from waking every night? Did she fight the fear, pace the space between faith and ache? Did she doubt how this would play out? Did she find out that holy things grow slow? Through tears, through years, through no applause, just the cause of caring for God in her arms. Lately I walk the floor, arms sore, but somehow more alive than before. And I picture them. Same chore, same pour, same lullaby war. No halo, no shine, just divine disguised in the daily grind. Heaven aligned not with power, but with vulnerability. God with us, but also God needing us. And that bends me. God depending on anybody, the body of the Almighty, fragile as my son. The one who spun the cosmos chose us, chose trust, chose dust, chose to be held. So when I hold my boy, I'm compelled, this is Bethlehem. Not then again, right here, God near, God with skin, God breaking in. My boy stirs and it blurs my world and theirs. I hear centuries fold clear, a stable, a star, a savior not far, and I realize incarnation isn't a line, it's a lifeline. A design divine that intertwines our ordinary with glory. The Word took form, took storm, took breath, took death, so that life could be warm again. So here I stand, father, learner, man whose life began again the moment I first held my son. And this Christmas, it's like heaven has undone all my distance. In his weight, I find mine. This thin line between parent and child, between fragile and wild, between being the one who holds and the one held all along. Because when I feel his heart beat against my chest, I finally see this is how God has always held me, not vaguely, not maybe, but daily. Steady hands in shifting sands, grace that understands before I speak, strong when I'm weak, near when I freak out at the future. I cradle my son, but the truer thing is the King who cradles me. And maybe this is the invitation hidden inside the Incarnation that you're held to, you, through the ache, through the break, through every give and take of growing older, a holy hand on your shoulder, a love that grows bolder in the quiet. So as I hold my boy, God holds me. And maybe tonight you'll see he's holding you just as faithfully.